here in the song. What is the most repeated word here? We live forever. Sons of God. So we have live forever and sons of God. And what else? Can you tell me as well what is the aspect that they were talking about? Why? Why we are sons of God? Why we have to live forever? See here, everyone. Yes. Love our fellow men. Good. Something talking about unity. Right? May the Lord united that gives life. Okay, something else. Love gives life. Right? See here? This is a beautiful song about life. I have a story for you. Okay, let's talk about the story. When I was young, we had children stories. And this story was very great. And I loved it. And the story was like this. Once upon a time, there was a turtle. You know this turtle with the big stone around her. And she moved so slowly. But she had friendship with two ducks. And the ducks were flying and returning back. And the turtle is walking slowly, was very heavy. But they became good friends. The turtle and the ducks. And one day, it was raining. Heavy rain. So the ducks were able to fly and go wherever they wanted. And they hide in trees. But the turtle was very in a deep problem because she's very big, lots of stones around her. And then she stepped and she fell into a ditch. And the water starts to come up and up. And the two ducks came to the turtle and said, "How can we do something for you?" And she's crying, "Help! Save me! Help me!" And the ducks were not able to help. How can the ducks would save her? The big stones? No, there is two kinds. One is the tortoise. So this one with the stones, they really don't fly or swim that much. But even if she swims, but she has a big coffin. So they've been talking together about life and death. What can make the turtle live? And what can make her die? Then the two ducks were telling her, "We don't know how to save you. We cannot. You're too big to carry, and we cannot carry you." But the turtle decided something. She made up her mind and said, "I will not die. I will not surrender." And then she started to think and think and think and search for something to say her. Then she finds something and then she came with a great idea. She came with a branch of a tree, and then she was holding the branch from the middle, and she asked her two friends, the ducks, one would come from one side and the other from the other side, and then she asked them to fly. So the turtle was flying. And then she was saved. And when she was flying, she was so happy and she was so proud of herself. And then she was feeling that, yes, I saved myself. And suddenly, they passed by the place and he looked up and said, wow, what a great idea is that. And the turtle was so happy and she looked at him and said, it's my idea. What happened then? She fell, she died. Now, I want you to tell me what saved the turtle and what actually was the cause of her death. Because a lot of time we need to know what actually could give us life and what could give us factors of death. I will write down this so can someone take that. Her idea. Huh? Her thought. Thought. Okay. What about the branch of the tree? Do you think that the branch of the tree saved her? So here, do you think that one of them saved her? I want you to tell me something about this. Can we consider that only one factor of the three would be the real factor of her rescue? What was it? We have here her ideas, like you say. And we have the branch. And we have the ducks. And what else? Huh? This is her. So these were the three factors. Can we think that her death only just depend on this? That her death was depending on what? Her pride? The pigeon? What the pigeons? The pigeons. Okay, the man who saw. All right. But her death was it's her pride. I tell you something here. Maybe we are all a group of people. It's a group of people that gather together. Like these factors, we could consider them a group of factors that gave her life. Sometimes we act in life as if we are a group of people. Can we think of a team instead of a group? What is the difference between a team and a group of people? Yes. Team is working together. Okay? Someone will tell you something?
I don't know.
we working together? The team is working together. Okay? You know what's the difference between a group and a team? Yeah? Great. So here, a team is working together, working for each other. Other benefits. Something else? A team will do something else together? They rely on each other. Great. They rely on each other. Something else? The team has a goal. The team has a goal. Work together. So we have a goal. A team will rely on each other. And we have a goal. So what are the other factors of a team? You work together with in teams at school, right? What other factors of a team? Do you think that the team can celebrate together? Is it a factor of a team? You know, when a team works together, rely on each other, have a one goal, they support each other, then they could celebrate together. If the team is not able to celebrate together, do you think that this team could have success? No. So, do you think that the church is a team or a group of people? Now here, let's go deeper. Now we understand what a team could look like. We could put a vision together. They have a common vision. The team has a common vision, so they can live together. So, do you think that the church can celebrate together? Do you think that the church could be a group of people gathered together or a team working together? What do you prefer? What do you think? Yes?
I would prefer both if possible.
A teamwork?
Yeah.
If possible?
If both,
Combine a group of people? You want both of them to work together?
Yes.
A group of people and a team.
Yes.
So what's the difference? A group of people, maybe we are all here together now. It's a group of people. Do you think all the people are here now are a team or a group? We are all here like a team. Maybe some other people will not have the same vision. So now, let's test the team. How we are able. Okay. Let us test that if this team is exactly a team or a goal or a group of people. All right? I would love that all of us will move from concept of a group of people to work together as a team. And this is something that you will enjoy having in your church group. Right? Because you all wanted to have that. So if we come to the first factor here, and we say like, do we have a common vision? So what is the vision of this group? Yes? Yes? No? What is the vision of this group? Yes? Huh? get closer to God. This is a great vision. Someone else will say something else? Get to the kingdom of heaven. Great. Yes? Talk. I want you to talk. I'm not going to give you a lecture. I put in my mind, my goal with this session, that I want you to talk. Yes. It's not, I will not give you any lectures, but I want you to talk. To have eternal life. Would we consider all this as one vision for all of us? You were singing together, right? Just a few minutes ago you were singing together. Do you think what you sang already could be considered as a vision for all of us? You were singing what? Live forever. We are sons of God, isn't it? So imagine all of you, maybe you're not here, but you go back to your church and you sit with your own group, your age group, and you sit and discuss. Are we a team in this church, or are we a group of people? Can you do that? Can you gather your friends in the church and then discuss with them? We heard about, we want to create a team. Can you discuss that with them, or you will not go and discuss it with them? Is it possible? No? No, it's not possible? No? Why? It is possible. It is possible that we all go back to, because we leave tomorrow, isn't it? When we go back tomorrow to our churches, and we have an age group. This is our group in the church. Maybe we could be like 20, we could be 50, we could be 10, we could be 8, whatever number we have. And if we gather together and say, let us talk about how can we move from being a group of people we gather every Sunday for a Sunday school or a prayer. How can we move towards becoming a team? And this team, we could have a common vision in our church. We could celebrate together. We could work together. We could rely on one another. And we could have what else? We could benefit one another. This is what you said. I didn't say anything. This is what you already said. So can we do this step in our church? Is it common?
You need a leader, I think. Each team has a captain or a leader, so everyone to follow.
That's one important thing. We need, actually, with any team that we wanted, we need a leader. Can we encourage our school teacher, our Sunday school teacher, and we ask him or her, come, let us talk. Change could come either from the leader would take the first step, or you could take the first step and ask him to come and join. But the end result would be one important thing, that we can actually move from the concept of a group of people living together to a team that works together. You know, when I was watching the football match of Germany and Brazil, it was a great loss for Brazil, right? It was a slaughter. But you know why? 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 The Germans worked as?
Because they didn't have any more. They didn't have any more.
There was a loss of one. Yes, great. But one of the most obvious thing was a group is working as a team and the others was working as individuals. See that? The players of Brazil were very clever. They want to dance with the ball, they want to go by themselves and take the ball and go by themselves and just dance with it in the playground. The others were just depending on each other, going here and there, and then finally a great success was the team work. So the first factor for a good living actually is to create a team. Do you think that the defeat of this team will crush them or will give them experience? Crush them. What do you think? It can give them a good experience because they will learn. Okay, good. What do you think? Someone has another idea? Can we make you? Yes. It will crush them.
Because the country was so mad when there was riots and
Yes.
it was like gave all over the country.
Great. Yes? It will give them experience. So you see here we are two groups now. Some are talking about they will be crushed. Some are talking about that it will give them experience. What do you think in reality? If the team will be crushed, then there is no hope. So one important factor for team building that I will always try again. If I fail, I'll try again. I will learn from my experience. And that's why an important factor besides the leaders, we have here another factor we call experience. Can you, as you are now here in this age, can you start writing your diary? Do you write your diary every day? Do you write your diary every day or not? I'll tell you something. I do it myself. When I was young, even younger than you, I used to write my diary every day. But every day there is a small corner at the end of the page. I will write my experience, what I have learned today. This is part of life. To live a good living, you need to capitalize your own experience. It's not that someone will tell you about something, but you need yourself to experience this and capitalize it. You know what is the capital of certain people? They could say, this is my money, or this is my degree, or someone else would say, like, this is my fame, this is my beauty, this is my... But some other people will come and say, this is my experience. I learned from that. I learned from my mistake. I learned from what went wrong with me. And I am able to redeem it. I'm able to reclaim it. And that's why one important factor that you need to learn is to write your diary. And write down in each page, I have learned today this and this and this. So can you do it? Can you do that? If you start doing it, it will be a very important thing for you. What else is a good factor for a team? Imagine Jesus created a team. What was the team of Jesus? Who were them? They were what? The disciples. What was the disciples? He put for them training together, but also he put for them value. A common value. So here, I want you to learn, yes, you will talk to your leader, you will have experience, but you need to put also values for you. You need to create for yourself a clear vision about your values in life. And I want you to start like this. I want you to write your own law. Imagine you are the big judge in the very highest court. And you sit with yourself, and then you write your own personal code of life. You know what that means? You would read the Bible and say like, okay, Jesus said, let your no be your no, and let your yes be yes. So what do you think of this? Is it a good law or not? It's good. Can you do it? Then, if you can do it, and it's a good law, then I would take one very personal book, and I would write in it, what's your name? Anthony. So you would write, I, Anthony, I would live my life, I would say my no as a no, and I would say my yes as a yes. And you keep it in front of you. And then every day you remind yourself that you have a value that you live with. And then you come and Christ is telling you, you are giving an authority. You're giving power. You are a strong man, you're a strong woman. Then you would say, I really believe that I am strong. Then you would write down, yes, I believe that I am a strong person in Christ. Then I would write it. Then you create every day a new law that you would write. So from now on, you start to create your code. And here your code, I want you to think of the morals that Jesus gave you and the experience that you had, and that will become your values in life. Then here you find yourself that you have two wings that is very strong. One wing is your value, and the other wing is your experience. Who saved the turtle? The two wings of the ducks were a good factor for that. Then you create these two wings. One wing for you would be your value, and the other wings for you, it will be your experience. Right? And the factor that of the leader is an important factor. Then you will check this all the time with him. So now, can you tell me, with this law that you will create with yourself, how can you will check that this law is good? Do we need to have someone else's experience for life? Training? Good training could be something. What the coach would do with the team? Train them, and what else? Huh? What the coach will do with the team? Give them advice. What the coach will do with the team? They will train, give them advice, and help them with, to encourage them, to train them, to lift them up. And teach them. Something that is important that the coach is doing. You know what? Have confidence in them. They believe in them. So when I said, I believe in you, and I'm encouraging you, but then I believe in you, then you will gain also some confidence. And this is actually what your spiritual father is doing. So have a good spiritual father, because this is your coach that will help you to move from a group of people to work as a team. And when you are able to succeed and to be lifted up, you will find something important. So the leader here is not that leader that he will tell you, do that or not do that. The leader here is a coach for you that you will trust. He will trust in you as well. He will lift you up, will encourage you, he will make you stronger, and then he will give you some hope and celebrate with you, be with you. You know, there is a famous story about this coach being there. There was in front of one of the churches a store that they sell drugs. And just in front of the church, a store that they will sell drugs. And then, most of the time, the people will go to the Sunday school, and after the Sunday school, there were some people will go to this kiosk in front of the church. And they will take some of these drugs, and they will be deceived and things like that. So the church started to make an analysis and a study about what was it actually that makes the young people would go there. And you know what they discovered? Very simple thing. That the group of people that they were in this particular church, they were having the Sunday school, and after the Sunday school, they just go everyone by himself and just disappear. They were not a team. Then, the group that they were studying the case, they went to this drug dealer and told him, what was it? Why the people comes to you? His name was Ricky. He was telling them, because Ricky is here. And he was so proud of him. Ricky is here. And he kept saying, Ricky is here. And in the beginning, the people who were making this research, they didn't understand what that means. Rick is here. And after a while, they started to explain a lot and talk with him a lot. And he said, you give them a lesson and you go. But Rick is here. I wait for them. I'm always there. And that's why a lot of those young people used to go to this Ricky. So the solution that came to this church, that they will create a team and a leader who will be having this concept. Rick is here. I'm here with them. So that's why I'm telling you, you can actually create a team that you will support to one another. And if you are able to do that, you will make a good feeling about life and a good feeling about teamwork. So now here we're not going to talk a lot of things. I want you to remind me with the factors of success, not of the turtle, but of you. If you say it, then we're done. Okay, tell me now, what are the factors of having a good community life? Yes.
value, experience,
I want to have a value, a group of values that I will write a code that I will live with. Yes? Huh? Trust. That I need to have a leader who can trust me. A coach. Yes? Yes? Someone will say something. Very. I need to have a vision. I would not need to write the vision. Ask your priest and ask your spiritual Sunday school teacher. Ask him, talk to me about the vision. How can I create a vision? Because you are still growing and I want to have a vision. Great. So what about experience? Do you need an experience to have this community? So the end talk here, we need to move from being a group of people. It happened that we gathered together in one place. Whether this place is a church or a Sunday school class or even a school or even in a convention, we need to work on moving from the concept of a group of people gathered to a team. And the characters of the team is very important. I need to connect with this team. A good leader, create good values, and have good experience. Then we are able to rely on one another, and we are able to fix one goal, and we are able to celebrate together. So the homework that you will have today is what? It's two things. Write your diary every day. Write your own experience. Don't write like this person did that and this person did that. Write always, I have learned today this and this. This is your experience. And the second notebook you will have is your values. Every day you learn something new, then you write a value for it. And by this way, after many years, you will have two big treasures. One is a treasure of experience, which you will enjoy reading. And the other one is a treasure of value that you will enjoy living. And by this way, you will have safety values for you. Thank you for being attentive. You're great.